It has been a while, and it feels good to be back at the homestead. The air is fresh, the weather just right for a day such as this.
Do you already know that this house is on the plan, but do you already know what it is? From the corners to...
Our work this morning is cut out. Starting with this room, we are beginning to turn the once building site into a home. This is to be our new thrust, to do as much as possible by our own hand. The work has begun. The first step is to take some precision measurements before drilling holes into the wall to hold the brackets in place. As first-timers, the nerves are pulling, but we are pumped. It can be done.
I'm coming. This is the bottom. I'm coming. This is the bottom wall. Yeah.
Standing inside the house and looking out, it now really feels like the call was right. The mountain range is in full view. It feels like our front yard. We ordered these rods in Harare on a good deal as starters to get us going. We just made sure they would not peel the coating as the curtains slide back and forth during everyday use. As we get going with the rods installation, our confidence keeps building. More than before, we are now certain we will pull this off. We had a choice to start with window cleaning instead of doing the curtains. Since we must sleep in the house tonight, curtains had to be done.
No, it's too big.
So, 10?
No.
Too small.
11. What are the small ones?
Too small.
Too small.
So you need a 12.
Yeah, a 12 will make me a 12 or 11.
To make sure the curtains are secure, we must add another bracket halfway between the outer brackets.
Your hands are kind of in the way, but maybe edge a little bit to your left. Lower your head.
This back. Just want to put the straight line first. You can put it out. Maybe.
Over the big one.
All right.
Mission successfully accomplished. This bedroom officially has curtains. If it wasn't for the curtains we already had, I would have loved to have the rods higher up, closer to the ceiling. Well, we shall see in round 2 when we do new curtains for the whole house. This morning, we decided to take a trip to the nearest growth point where we can find hardware shops. Among other things, we are also looking for a connector to extend a pipe for the washing machine. Just about everywhere you look out here in the eastern highlands of Zimbabwe are breathtaking views. It's incredible. Finally, although the curtain rods project is a work in progress in the other rooms, it is now time to turn our attention to the windows. Our approach has been to do things slow and steady to avoid burnout. There is much to be done, but we're taking it day at a time. Some of the windows and sliding doors have stuck on cement from the plastering. I will soon find out if I can get these cleaned by just using soap and water.
Okay, I'm taking this.
As I move my cleaning inside of this particular bedroom, I first have to remove the curtains, a fairly easy exercise, so that I can access the windows and sliding doors. I'm finding out that the windows in this room have stubborn cement stains that will require a chemical solution to resolve. Apart from domestic work here at the homestead, our days also include our professional work as content creators. It is now time to get down to some production work for our clients and partners based in the city. The medium to longer term plan is to gradually transform this location within the yard into a full-fledged filming production set. We brought this counter from Harare and will keep it at this specific location in the yard for now for our ongoing production work.
Ready to roll. It feels lower.
Well, happy with progress. Happy that I finally managed to get down to business with this little project, which is basically to put some lawn around the septic tank and turn it into a practical hangout space. The shed over here is quite good when it's hot, so it's a nice place maybe to put a bench or I don't know, some seats for people just to hang around and sit. So after a bit of leveling, which is still ongoing this week, I'll proceed to plant the lawn or the grass and then water it. I had to temporarily sever the line that is going to the fields for irrigation so that I could access some water and just soften the ground before beginning the digging and leveling work. So that work is still ongoing this week. Hopefully I'll get to plant the lawn, and then until we have some taps in the different spots around the yard, one which will be closer to this septic tank, I should be using this water that is going to the fields to water the lawn once it's been planted. So yeah, upbeat about it. So let's see how far I can take it this week. But yeah, I'm very happy that finally I've gotten to do it, to get my hands dirty.
From time to time, we check on the water tank and replenish it as needed. We already have the pump for it. In the meantime, until we get it installed, or rather until we get to install it ourselves, we rely on gravity to get the water into the house system. When the water level drops in the tank, water pressure in the house also drops. We get the best gravity pressure when the tank is between 75% to 100% full. Still on the cards is to increase our storage capacity. All the tanks will eventually sit on a brick and mortar platform, not too high off the ground. After a short break this week, it is time to pick up window cleaning once again. This time, I'm moving on to the lounge windows and sliding door.
Yeah, it looks like the project is progressing well. We're trying to just make the driveway ready for the rainy season. It looks like 2024 to 2025 season will be normal to above normal, if the reports that I've seen anything to go by. So we're just trying to get the driveway ready. It gets very muddy when it's rainy. It hasn't been a smooth ride. So this particular project is being done by the caretakers, just trying to level out the ground and just get rid of some of the depressions that are causing a bumpy ride. But the ultimate plan is to put two tracks, concrete tracks, right from the gates all the way up to the house. So yeah, he's doing this project. It looks like it's coming up well, and it should go all the way up to the house. But yeah, it's a day at a time, no rush in doing it. We're just trying to make sure that by the time the rainy season is here, it should be ready. I mean, this is just about June, and yeah, around about October, November, we should have some rain. So by that time, we should have the tracks ready and suitable for easy movement of the vehicles coming into the yard. Yeah.
Despite the stubborn stains that will require chemical treatment, it feels good to see the windows coming clean. It nicely amplifies the views outside. After some days of work, the house is starting to look fairly organized, with some brought together furniture. The final color scheme and accessories will take shape as the days unfold. For today, we have a hangout place inside the house called a lounge. During the day, we like to pull back the curtains and take in the views to no end. It is just marvelous. This is the lawn that we planted back in chapter 9. Today, it will be the source of some runners to plant around the septic tank. This goes very well with the original strategy to use this lawn for propagation. We are targeting some runners with roots to promote faster takeoff once planted elsewhere. Ultimately, this whole area up to the tank shall be under well-maintained lawn. At least that is the vision at this point. Our caretaker is also arriving back from looking for uva, or tsuvu, for us, a wild fruit from the nearby woods within the village.
Just drop it like this. It's been a wonderful week and a hectic week at the same time. One of the major highlights is that we had quite some significant power deficit. It's clear that we have an issue with our solar system. Well, this was also made worse by the fact that we had cloudy days, rainy mornings, misty mornings, just an overcast many hours of overcast skies, which made it virtually impossible for the system to work as expected. So we're going to have somebody come to look at it next week. We think that there's a problem, and then they will help us resolve that, because it actually affected our work with appliances, with computers. It became a problem for us to do the work that we're supposed to do this week. But yeah, we just limped on and we are here. Apart from that, how has it been for you?
Yeah, the week has been exciting. It's always great being out here. In nature, it's peaceful, it's quiet, it's just relaxing. Mm-hmm. So we've been here for a week. We've come in with some property to make our stay more comfortable. Yeah. So we are going to be spending more time here. So because of that, we decided to come in with some things, and our focus now is going to be more on DIYing. Mm-hmm. We have kind of categorized this project into two. So first stage was to raise the building, mm-hmm. and to make it livable. And then stage two, which is where we're getting into now, is to be more hands-on than we've been before. We will still get some contractors to come in and do some work or consult them, but we're going to be doing more hands-on ourselves to continue working on the house by ourselves, as well as just making this whole place a homestead, which was the ultimate goal from the very beginning. Yeah. So going forward, there's going to be a lot more of us doing things, just like we did the curtains ourselves.
The lawn planting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we'll be taking it easy, bit by bit, so as to not overwhelm ourselves. Yeah. But the ultimate goal is to just create a homestead that is self-sufficient, where we are hands-on. We got a fruit and veggie garden. Mm-hmm. We continue working on the house by ourselves. Yeah. To the best extent possible. Yeah. We'll definitely have contractors come. For example, in the previous videos we talked about we had a contractor for the lawn who came to look at it. So that is still on the cards, but some of those things we'll do by ourselves. So the contractor will come and do maybe the back front of the house as discussed with him at that time. But this is just to highlight that contractors will still be involved, but for the most part,
our hands will get dirty.
Yeah. So it's a new chapter, exciting journey. We're excited and feeling inspired and motivated to build this from our own sweat.
So next week we're gonna continue or finish up on the lawn. Any specific projects for you?
Pantry.
Pantry.
Well, it's both of us anyway. But yeah, so we want to organize the pantry. The pantry was left with the first contractors that were here. They couldn't finish off the cornice and skimming because the pantry was being used as storage at that time. So now that the stuff was used up, mostly cement and skim light, it was left out. So we are going to attempt to do it ourselves.
We're going to do it.
We've never done this before, by the way, but we're sure that with YouTube University, we can do it.
Yeah, we can do it. So many different projects to be done. Some of them don't come to mind now, but we had an exercise where we listed, it was a long list of things that we need to be doing. And as well, just to keep the suspense, a good thing, so that we roll them out one by one as we go. But for next week, another thing we're going to do is to work on the tank. We brought a 1,000 liter tank, the green tank, which we are going to set up and pipe and hook it up to the incoming system from the mountain with water, so that it then feeds the fields. It's kind of like some design of a pressure tank. The 1,000 liter accumulates there, and then it flows out to irrigate with the sprinklers the fields. So we're going to set up that by ourselves and see how that goes. But all things are possible. So let's see how it goes. But we're excited, and we'll see how everything comes together as we build the homestead.